File in this January 31, 2018. File photo. Emergency personnel work at the scene of a train crash involving a garbage truck in Crozet, VA. The Amtrak passenger train was carrying dozens of GOP lawmakers to a Republican retreat in West Virginia. The Albemarle County Police Department said in a statement Friday, June 8, 2018, that 31-year-old Dana W. Naylor, Jr. was indicted on one count of involuntary manslaughter and one count of maiming another while driving under the influence. Zach Vice-Grassu, The Daily Progress via AP. File, Charlottesville, VA. AP, a garbage truck driver who drove into the path of an Amtrak train carrying Republican members of Congress, resulting in a wreck that left a coworker dead, has been indicted on charges of involuntary manslaughter and being under the influence. A Virginia grand jury has indicted Dana W. Naylor Jr., 31, on one count of involuntary manslaughter and one count of maiming another while driving under the influence, the Albemarle County Police Department said in a statement Friday. It wasn't immediately clear what the alleged intoxicant was. One trash company employee, 28-year-old Christopher Foley, was killed in the January 31 collision. A second passenger and several others were injured. The lawmakers were on their way to a strategy retreat at the Greenbrier Resort in White Sulphur Springs, West Virginia, when the crash occurred in Crozet, just outside of Charlottesville. Court records show Naylor was indicted Monday. They don't list an attorney for Naylor who could comment on his behalf. The indictments were still being processed Friday, and Naylor was not yet in custody, said Madeline Carrot, a police department spokeswoman. Previous attempts by the Associated Press to reach Naylor have been unsuccessful. According to a preliminary report from the National Transportation Safety Board, witnesses told investigators the truck entered the railroad crossing after the safety gates had come down. The report said data taken from the camera on the Amtrak train showed that as the crossing came into view, the gates were down and the trash truck was on the crossing. 3 people who live near the railroad crossing told AP that the safety gates, which are designed to come down to warn drivers of approaching trains, were known to frequently malfunction, sometimes staying down for extended periods of time even when no trains were coming. The preliminary NTSB report said investigators continued to examine issues related to the highway railroad grade crossing. Boyd McCauley, the founder of the trash company, Time Disposal, previously told AP Naylor was a longtime employee who was familiar with the railroad crossing, which is located at an intersection at the top of a hill where visibility is limited. McCauley did not immediately respond to a request for comment Friday. Online court records show Naylor has a history of motor vehicle infractions dating back to 2008, including driving an uninspected vehicle, failing to display license plates, having an improper exhaust system and failing to wear a seatbelt. The infractions appear to be related to maintenance and inspection of his vehicles, not moving violations. He was also convicted of possession of marijuana in 2011 and resisting arrest in 2009. Copyright 2018 The Associated Press. All rights reserved. This material may not be published, broadcast, written or redistributed.